Je m'appelle Georges. You are Dutch as well.
Yes, I'm Dutch.
Okay. So we are collecting 2 more Dutch clients in Montegordo now. Go on the west side of the river, of course. You will hear that a lot from me. In most countries. In this case, actually, one of the eldest borders in Europe since 1249. It's the river that kept the border, so we didn't conquer it anymore, or they us, right? Vila Real de Sant Antonio, the name of this city. So he used the plans of the rebuilding of Lisbon. We had a big earthquake in 1755, 8.6 on the Richter scala. It destroyed Algarve, Old Town Lisbon. So he used the plans to rebuild the city here. Every road crosses from west. So he built an architecture that we had the opportunity to run if there is any danger coming, right? So it doesn't matter where you are in Vila Real, you can go north, west. On our right hand side, well, archaeologists, we are surrounded by salt pans. Salinen. They had the know-how how to produce salt by evaporation. But about that we will speak now at the fort. We use the tides and the clay. Left till those houses on the top there. This is many types of herons. Around 4,000 flamingos live here permanently today. Ça c'est le symbole, le petit poisson là.
Ah oui, c'est ça la recette. Et vous, je sais bien.
Três, 2 espanhóis, 3.
Et ça, on arrive. Il y a un château dans un autre château. Et le constructeur que vous voyez est à l'extérieur. Il a été construit juste après avoir récupéré le château en 1242. Entre-temps, juste devant nous, nous avons le fort Don Sébastien. La rivière Paul en Portugal depuis 1975. Et avant ça, ça faisait partie des privés. Avec guirande. Non, mais c'est ici.
The fort where we are was built in 1640 to make a bigger town like today. At that time, the kings, they also buy castles and doors to collect taxes, right? Their idea at that time, it was a way to have a market inside the castle, spit some percent over it, and then to the south, that's where danger used to come from. There were walls connecting the castle and the fortress, so actually to grow the place, and then
Bon, d'un côté,
Autant que c'était facile tout à l'heure, maintenant on n'arrive pas à le mettre en place.
Ja, zeker.
C'est-à-dire que les maisons.
Ja. En daar is Kaya als eerste geweest. Ja. Gisteren was het wel een beetje weer. Ja. Voor Kaya. Hoe lang zijn ze? 5 weken. 5 weken?
Nee, nog pas. Nee. Heel veel dezelfde mensen. Ja. 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 Die is ook hetzelfde. Ja. Ja. Dat is ook hetzelfde. Ja.
Beautiful chimneys, schoorstenen.
Dat is cheminée.
Schoorstenen.
Schoorstenen, ja. Dat is anders.
Did I spell it well? I like that. Schoor. Some beautiful facades as well. They normally paint it in white. Some colors surrounding windows, doors. We will speak about it a little bit later. Organisms, their favorite dish is a prehistorical crustacean called ertimia. In Nederlands zoutkreefjes.
Oh ja.
Et en français aussi, le crevette, l'artemia. Artemia en français, je sais. Of two. By 2 years old, they start having some pink on their legs and beak, and then as elder the bird is, more and more pink he will be. If you see some white, gray birds, those are still very young, right? It's the color and the fruit. It's de neiger, de gelar in Portuguese.
Oui.
Can you open it? Did you see where it goes? On the front part, there is a little. You push it and then you push back to you. Oh. Yes. To adapt themselves to climate changes. But also could be a little bit the global warming.
les jeunes. Sur ça, si vous voulez me suivre. Là, on est arrivé dans la petite ferme biologique de 100 ans, 5e génération. À l'époque, c'était une ferme normale.
On
Ceux qui n'ont jamais goûté la fleur de sel,
On
et
l'a
à volonté, ça vous fait aucun mal.
karamellisierte purple onion.
Oh.
Rode onion. That's a nice.
Madame est en train de...
back are my sensors, right? If you feel me approaching anything, beep, 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 like in the cars.
Les oranges ont moins besoin d'eau que les avocats.
Horses.
Ah, puis il y a les aigrettes. Et les petites aigrettes.
Caroubier n'aime pas le froid.
Comment?
Ils
Le
n'aiment
caroubier n'aime pas le froid.
N'aime pas le froid. Ah
Ouais,
non, non, ouais, ouais.
les crabes.
Ouais, il n'aime pas. Le caroubier, le chêne de liège aussi. Caduca en portugais. Caduca, caduca.
Ouais. Mais c'est des feuilles qui tombent régulièrement.
Loofbomen. So, that makes a big difference.
C'est beau.
You cannot just go a week somewhere. When you come back, nothing there anymore, right?
Un peu sur le
Professeur Bourlet, là aussi en France. Today, over 300 days of sun. For the last 10 years already. My cousin. Oh. Summer is our enemy, right? That's why the little windows, little doors,
Yeah.
painted in white, many chimneys to have a ventilation.
Une réserve d'eau. Ah non, c'est un petit.
Oh, nowadays
c'est un
we
petit
plant
étang.
everything. You see now, bananas, maracujás. Yeah, agora acho que já está a 50 e tal e 40 e tal. A dó de leite tem sempre um bocadinho mais água do que a do peixe.
Porque lá também tem mais pelos quadrados.
Ah oui, c'est vraiment.
Sim, e depois é a gravidade. Tudo ao mesmo nível. Estão ligadas, ou seja, é por gravidade. They even dry in the summer season. So you pick up a dry one and it's good. The rock roses or what, we have to breed it yes or yes, but they took it from the market because some people used to sleep during their bath. So it has some relaxing properties. So the only one, yes, that drives there. But
Un épouvantail.
little vineyard, self-sufficient people also like to make their own wine. That one belongs to the man on the top of the mountain. They make 600 to 1,000 liters every year. Maybe could you open your window a little bit? Un petit peu, c'est bien. Il y a beaucoup de poussière à la voiture pour avoir un peu de ventilation. Parce qu'ici, la poussière, elle vient aussi des flamingos. And where we saw those big piles of salt, Sapalt Castelmarie is the first natural park Portugal. I spoke about it. Whenever you move your fingers, still something there. Pessoal aí no caminho a andar, montanha russa, comment se dit?
Les montagnes russes.
Ouais, montagne russe. Nos amis de Castelmarie. Bon, nous connaît, tout le monde se connaît ici. Planting again, that's a very good sign. 10 years ago, the price between 3 and 4 euros for for 15 kilos. Irrigation et bonne journée de travail. So this was covered with cereals. Now we are slowly replanting it. It's difficult because most of the owners of these properties, those properties, it's inheritages from grandfathers to parents, and now it belongs to 16 cousins. 2 are in Canada, one is in France, the other one is so big part of the property is it's difficult to get there. If the years are very cold or too much rain or too less rain, some years like this year we had almost no olives on the trees, or 3 trees with olives on. The rest of it, nothing. Ah, la chèvre Algarve. Deze met de grote hoornen, ne? De bruin en wit. Dalmatiert. Ja. Schaapjes. Schapen?
Ja, schapen.
Schapen. Lammetjes. If I go 6 months to Holland, I will speak the language.
If I stay forever in Portugal, I don't speak the language.
You do. I have a colleague, I had it. You do. Come on. You never know. Science is developing every day. It's the stof, né? When we get the dust in between the... It's very easy to have them creaking around here. The poussière entre... Not filling them up anymore, and it's getting more and more difficult because of both global warming. Tem outra beleza, o sol entrar dentro do carro, né?
Comment?
Ça fait partie des fleurs de marguerite.
Le barrage de Beliche, B-E-L-I-C-H-E.
de notre hôtel. Ils sont venus à pied, il m'a dit on arrive à pied, on était au bordel. Ça fera son sou.
Madame, vous n'avez pas pris une photo de moi.
So you could also have a little bit of fun and enjoy the ride. Talking about or building a desalting plant, you understand? Desalinizing seawater. It's a factory where they potatoes already growing. Yeah, pomme de terre. We plant potatoes 2 times a year. And 2 fois chaque année, patates. Them up somewhere in April, May, it depends. Late ones May, young ones April, and then again in August that we normally harvest before Christmas. Petit plus chaud qu'Allemagne, non? France. Petit plus au sud aussi.
Oui.
Mais, enfin, nord de
Je pense
France,
qu'il doit y avoir plusieurs périodes.
where they take the water from, well, it's not bad.
Oui, il y en a
It's not bad. We had it still somewhere in the
So,
summer. It looks blue
So
from the
stagnant.
sky, of course. In the summer season, with hot temperatures, they lose. I don't have gas anymore at home. I cut with the gas. It's too. It's one of the hottest valleys, a rich area in water. Water wells are not very deep, 5-6 meters. You can take as much water you like. Water table is quite high here, or we are in quite low ground. Beginning of July, empty, no more water. And then you have to wait till it rains and it fills up again. And here, it's a completely different thing. And that's exactly what they need. The hot temperature will push the sugar, get them sweet, and then plenty of water to get them juicy as well. No? Beaucoup d'eau et en température haute, c'est les deux conditions pour avoir bons oranges. Here we see the first wash machine in the world. I think Siemens, but I'm not sure. Those are in Netherlands mispels. Kent je mispels? En français, c'est le néflier.
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 On fait des confitures avec ça.
Nous le mangeons.
Caravane.
Strange that we see no fruits on, because this is actually harvest season for them as well. Ah, there we see 3. Ils sont seulement mûrs quand ils sont rouges.
Oui.
Alors ils sont à maturer.
Maturité.
À maturité.
Maturité.
Maturité, quand ils arrivent à
Maturité.
maturité.
Maturar. En portugais, maturidade,
La maturité.
c'est pour les hommes.
Ah oui, pour le...
C'est pour les
oui,
filles. Maturidade. Les fruits, ils sont... C'est pratique. C'est parfait pour les oranges. The rest remains on the tree, right? It's the best storage. You need no electricity or... So normally those farmers, they pick up what they consume or what they sell. If they sell... Vou ali abaixo dar uma volta. Vou só vê-los, está bem? Sim. You learn a little bit of French.
Là, vous avez des grandes quantités de liège. Alors, s'il y a un seul arbre, je ne me rappelle plus lequel, on met toujours un numéro. On retire toujours en plusieurs parties. Là, ça a été retiré en une seule, mais normalement, on fait passer la partie du milieu, la partie du bas, ensuite la partie du milieu.
Tell something about it. Do you?
Les deux yeux sont en haut, la forme de la bouche. Vous avez pu voir un crocodile? Oui. Le chêne-liège. Le chêne-liège, c'est un arbre qui vit un peu plus de 400 ans. On attend les premières 25.
Dat is goed, Alban. Jaren oud. From the size of the trunk, right? Those oranges have a better color. They really look orange. Vous avez vu? You have closed. Yes. That's where we have the second reservoir, the deuxième barrage. Little bake ovens, four à pain, le petit. À tout le village, nous avons de la communauté, from the from the council. In the old days, you had to smell at bread at least 2 times a week. That was a beautiful time. But we will still 1 hour, son. Yeah. Good to understand how, and if you pay attention, that every house has original chimneys. In the old days, people even used to build their own chimney to make sure they had an original one. So different houses normally always different chimneys as well. Blue, yellows on the facades. I read different stories. Some people believe it was a good way to keep the bad spirits away. Other people say when we don't have maybe a little bit there. Just a little bit. Oh, c'est bien, c'est bien. Bon, bon. Another one.
Il faut faire ça tous les jours.
Ben oui.
Par force, la voiture, elle connaît le
Wow.
chemin. Toutes les étroites.
Other people say when we had no names on roads or numbers at houses, that the families, windows, little doors, and then of course the little chimney. There is a beautiful legend that tells us that our King Dom Afonso III, when he reconquered Portugal to the Moorish, that he told them to stay here. He told the Moorish they could work their properties, keep their houses. The only thing he didn't allow them would be to pray outside their places or to build mosques. So he must have told them, build your chimney like a mosque, comme un minaret, mosquée, and pray inside your house. And that's why they look like little minarets, like little mosques. This is where we let the water out whenever. Back to the hotels, of course. Bueno, are you there?
Ah, não fui, não consegui ver nada, não vejo.
My fault. So at that time, every 500 meters, you see those houses on the border. Those were to bribe a cop. In the old days, when police asked for your license, normally we had the bill inside
Ja, ja.
for him to took the bill and okay,
Ja.
is everything okay? Everything is okay. And then now, if you do that, they look at you like, are you trying to bribe me? You go to court. I take you to what the hell? It's different. The mentality has changed a lot,
Yeah.
and I think that's good as well because it was too much. I was once in Angola. You have to walk with the. We'll have a little bit spread on the mountains, but as I said, the springtime, of course. Printemps. I like the name. Printemps, c'est bien. Printemps. There is water by water channels. It's a plague, right? It's very. Um caminhão. Ganho. It's like I said, the different colors. Or nowadays, here and there, something that changes the landscape a little bit, but you still see that tradition of having original chimneys, for example. Le cheminée original,
Ouais.
si vous faites attention.
Cheminée.
There is here also a nice bakery, but I don't think you want to eat sweets now, or do you? It's too soon. We just had lunch, right? Singing, playing. Ça. Really nice details on the chimneys. Les cheminées sont. Il y a des cheminées qui sont très belles et différentes.
Monsieur, je te passe la main.
Il est curieux le cheval, il se rapproche.
Oui.
Ça lui fait un peu de distraction.
Ben oui, c'est ça. Le pauvre. Ils n'ont plus d'écorce non plus, ces arbres-là.
C'est des eucalyptus, ça, non?
Je ne sais pas. C'est quoi ça?
They were normally open.
Ja, ja.
You only had to cry and ask, anybody home? Zingen, neighbor, neighbor. And then you were walking in.
That was in Holland also.
Yeah?
Yeah, but not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah. Even here, with the bridge, and we don't trust.
Nee, nee.
We don't have the same trust anymore.
Nee.
And then, like the word says, you don't know. Even a better one. Mais aussi, cet hôtel, il s'est construit l'année dernière. C'est pratiquement nouveau.
Ah bon,
Nouveau.
Je pensais pas que c'était.
Et normalement, quand c'est fait beaucoup d'infrastructures, rien pense au jour qu'il pleuve.
Ah oui.